Good day. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Jeanne, and I am teaching a gentle chair, mostly chair, we'll do some standing, yoga class for Hopewell Cancer Support. And I would like to mention before we start that it's good for you to wear something comfortable and also to have maybe, if you don't have a block, to have maybe a big book, just in case you need some support, and also a strap, but you could also use a belt or a scarf, anything you have in your house that you could give you some support. Also, I have a sticky mat right here underneath me, and so that will help me prevent me from slipping and sliding, which if you're on the floor, especially if you have socks on. So I would encourage you to take off your socks and shoes if you can. Some people do have socks that have sticky things on them, so you could wear those if you want. I also like to sit on a pillow, and you're welcome to do this on the floor. You can even do it on a bed if you want, if that's where you're most comfortable. So the most important thing is that you're comfortable and you haven't eaten a lot. You want to come with somewhat of an empty stomach when you're doing exercise, any exercise. So get yourself comfortable, kind of settle in a little bit wherever you are. Could be the bed, the floor. If you are sitting on a chair, make sure your feet can touch the floor so you can be grounded. That's pretty important. Let your hands rest on your legs. They can either have the palms up or the palms down. Okay, let's sit up nice and straight as possible at this point. If you're lying down, just lie down nice and comfortable. Maybe not with a big pillow under your head. Maybe it's as flat as you can. Okay? Good. If it's comfortable for you to close your eyes, then allow your eyes to close. And so you can give yourself permission to rest right now. We're just going to rest and relax before we start our stretching. Okay? So notice that you're breathing. Bring your attention now to your breath and just be aware of the inhale and the exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And invite the breath to deepen a little bit now. So the breath comes in a little longer if you can. And then when you exhale, exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale through the mouth. And this time when you inhale, see if you can hold the breath. So at the top of the inhalation, just hold it if you can, just for a moment. And then as you exhale, imagine you're letting go of all your worries, all your stress, everything just melting away. Good. Now let your breath go back to just normal. Inhale, exhale, and just come back to breathing and noticing your breath often during our time together. We're going to have about half an hour, 45 minutes of doing some movement and stretching, and then we'll do a nice Shavasana or relaxation. Okay? Okay, so try and not have any disturbing, like shut your cell phone off, tell your kids not to be disturbed for a while now because this is your time to do some yoga. Okay? Good. And remember, the number one thing is to listen to your own body. So if I'm telling you to lift your arm up, and you've just had surgery or you have a frozen shoulder, maybe you can only go up this high. So you are the boss. Remember that. And you have to listen to your own body when we're doing any of these exercises. So this morning now, we're going to begin with joint warm-ups, okay? That's a very good place to start when you're doing some exercises. So let's begin with the neck. That's a pretty big joint. So let's imagine we're being a turtle. So we're sticking our head out, and then we're drawing our head back. This begins to bring our attention to how our neck is doing, right? So just notice as you bring your head in and out, what's going on with your neck. Maybe you slept the wrong way. So just notice that. And if you can, keep your head, pretending you're a turtle with your head inside your shell. You want your ears to be somewhat lined up with your shoulders if possible, okay? So let's take a deep, full breath in. And let's lower the chin now down towards the chest so you can feel the stretch in the back of your neck. And then we're going to inhale, and we're going to lift the head up now and look up towards your ceiling. Maybe this encourages you to bring your shoulders back a little bit. And we're going to come back and forth, lowering the head down towards your chest. And maybe inhaling as you look up. Nice deep inhale into the front of the body. And we're going to exhale as you lower the head down. Oh, good. This time when you inhale and lift the head up, looking up, keep breathing now and open your mouth. And relax or stretch out your jaw. This is where people can hold tension in their jaw area. So if you have that tension in your jaw at night, just good to loosen it up, roll it around, stretch out your facial muscles, maybe stick your tongue out. That helps you with any tension in your neck and throat area, okay? One more time, dropping your head down towards the floor, chin towards the chest. Breathing into the back of the neck. Maybe if you want, you can even bring your hands up to stretch your neck out back here in your shoulders. And then let's begin to move the head side to side. So we're bringing one ear over to one shoulder. Notice how that feels. Breathe into that stretch. And back again and over to the other shoulder. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed. So if you notice your shoulders are up by your ears, drop them down. Breathe into this side. Let's do this a couple of times now, drawing your ear or your head over to one side. You can even bring your hand up and give your head a little bit of extra stretch if that helps you. Breathing in and breathing out, coming back to your breath often during yoga, stretching it out. Good work. You're doing really good here. And remember, if your neck is hurting, just do what's best for you now. Remember, you're the boss. Lift your head up, look forward, and now we're going to look around in back of us, as back as you can. Look over your side, over your shoulder if you can. Inhale forward, exhale to the other side. Just noticing. If you want, you can make this a spinal twist. So lift up your opposite arm, bring your hand around in back of you, and feel that stretch going through your whole body. Breathing in and out in this side stretch now. Good work. Good. Come back forward. If you have any back problems, any sharp pains or any back problems, be really gentle with your spinal twists. So maybe don't even do them. Just be gentle with yourself. So lift up the opposite arm if you can and come around back and look over your shoulder. And breathe deep and full. You can use the back of the chair. Make sure your chair doesn't have wheels on it. You want it to be nice and grounded. Look over your shoulder. Good work. Take a nice cleansing breath in, deep full breath in, and out. Let's use our arms when we breathe. So breathe in and reach your arms up. Good work. Oh, nice good stretch. And exhale. Relax your shoulders. Inhale up. Reach up. Maybe wiggle your fingers when they're up there. Good work. And exhale down. Relax your shoulders. So we're going to do the seated bird breath now. And then when we stand up, we'll do the standing bird breath. So turn your palms up facing. Bring them out by your side. And imagine you're a big bird, like an eagle. Turn the palms down and exhale. Ooh. Inhale. Big wings. Maybe you're a condor. And exhale. Oh, relax your shoulders. Very good. Good work. Cleansing breath. So now we've done our neck, right? And now we're going to do our shoulders. So, good work. Some people like to do one shoulder at a time so you can feel that stretch. Other people like to do both together. So lift them up, breathe in, open your chest, bring your arms back, exhale. One more time going in this direction. Now let's do the opposite direction. Come forward so you stretch your shoulder blades a little and your upper back. Remember, if it's sharp pain, then modify, slow it down. Good work. So now we've done our shoulders. Let's do our elbows. There's a joint there. Let's do our elbows. And let's do our wrist together. Bring them in and out. And roll them and bring them in. If that's a little too complicated, just roll your wrist in front of you. That's fine in both directions. Good work. And let's do Itsy Bitsy spider here. Rolling up and the rain comes down. Good work. Good. Now let's open up. Maybe you're not getting as many hugs this week as you'd like, so let's give ourselves a hug. Oh, nice good hug, stretching the arms. Notice which arm is on top now. Open up and put the other arm on top. Oh, pat yourself. You're doing good. Doing really good. Good work. Okay, so we've done our upper limbs. Now we're going to do our spine, all the joints in our spine, okay? So first we'll do a breath exercise. So sit up nice and straight. Take a deep breath. Interlace your fingers. You may have to move forward on your chair so you'll have room. Or if you're lying on your bed, you may have to sit up for this one. So breathe in and then arch your back. Ooh, if you're on the floor, you can do the cat. This is the seated cat. And then inhale. You're going into sort of a cow posture in the opposite direction. Exhale, arms come down. Whew. Let's do that a few more times. Deep, full breath in. Interlace your fingers and arch. Oh, arch your back. Exhaling, squeeze that breath out. Bring the belly button towards the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring your arms, floating them down. Float, 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 float. Good. One more time now. Nice, deep, full breath. Fill up the lungs. Exhale, squeeze the breath out. Arch the back. Drop the head down. Inhale. Again, fill the lungs. Open up. Spread your fingers. Let your arms float down like a feather. Good. Rest them. Cleansing breath. Good work. Okay. Now let's just arch back and forth a few times. Arch in cat, and then the opposite direction, cow. You can use your arms if you want, arching one direction, then the other, one direction. Feel that stretch, and then the other. It's nice to keep the spine as flexible as possible. Good. A few more times, opening up. Exhale, bring the belly button towards the spine. One more time. Breathe in, open up, and exhale, arch, good. Okay, sit up nice and straight now. Cleansing breath. Now, if you do have a block or a big block, you can put it on one side of your chair. You don't have to use the block. You can always just put your hand hanging down or on the chair, okay? But if you'd like, there's a block here, and reach your opposite arm up, because we're going to do a lateral stretch, and open up in between the ribs now. So press the sits bones into the floor and reach your hands up towards the ceiling and come on over to the side. So you can use a book or a block. Over to the side. You can look down at the floor. And keep breathing. Breathe in between the ribs here. So you're breathing into the intercostal muscles. Nice, good stretch. Nice. Remember, you can always do this with your arm down if you're having problems with your shoulders. You can always do side to side with your arms down. Sit back up again. Good. Now, if you were using the block, and you don't have to, put it on the other side, and let's stretch out these muscles. We're going to make ourselves taller now. Stretch out, breathe in, exhale, come on over. You can look down at the floor, you can look straight ahead, or you can look up towards your arm and the ceiling. Breathe deeply. Stretch out those intercostal muscles. Come back up now. Both arms up. Look up. Breathe in, reach up, press your hands together in Anjali Hand Mudra, and bring your hands now down over your heart area. Let's point the fingers forward, and then up, and then bring the fingers in, and then up. Good work. Point them forward. Now, if your hands don't go all the way together, just do them the best you can, okay? We're all doing the best we can here. And forward and up. And now let's just pretend we're dancing a little bit, just with our arms. Like pretend you're a snake. Good. And then bring your arms down. Good work. Good. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Take a breath in and out. You can always pause the tape if you have to use the bathroom or take a drink of water. Okay, so now we've done our upper body right now. So now we're going to go down to our legs, our knees, ankles, and feet. So let's bring one leg out, and let's just rotate, okay? Let's rotate the ankle and move the legs a little bit, just so you're waking up the leg. You can do this in bed. You can do this on the floor. Good work. Okay, let's lift the other one up and rotate the ankle. Flex, maybe wiggle your toes if you'd like. Bend at the knee. Ooh, how does that knee feel? You're getting little cracks there? Okay, so if you can, we're going to bring our leg up. Now, if you're lying down, this will be like a pretzel. But if you can bring your leg up, maybe you can't bring it all the way to your knee. Maybe you need to put it on a pillow or a block or something here. But if you can bring it all the way up, do that. Put your hand on the foot, sole of the foot, and the other one on your knee. And let's just rock your hip, okay? Some people might be able to get in really close, and some people not so close. And maybe this is why we have a tie. Maybe it's good for you to use a tie if you'd like to hold on. Lots of different ways that we can do this. So just notice how your hip's doing. Maybe pretend you're rowing a boat if you can. Keep coming back to the breath. Very important. Notice how those hips are doing. Good work. And if you can, do a little foot massage, okay? A little slapping your feet and massaging, waking up, moving your ankle a little bit. Good work. And now we're going to stretch the leg out. So if you want, you're going to use a strap and stretch and in and stretch. So we're moving the knee here a little bit, as well as the hip, back and forth. Some people may not need a strap, and they can just use, holding on to their toe if you'd like, okay? Bring this leg down now and roll it back and forth. Just getting a good little roll here. Good work. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. So if you were using a block, bring that there, or you can bring it up if you can. Hold the foot, and you might notice a difference between sides. Sometimes one side's achy and the other side feels okay. So, and sometimes both sides are achy, and that's okay too. So breathe into your movement. You're doing really good taking care of yourself. That's the most important, is trying to do the best we can, okay? So we're going to massage this foot, maybe the toes, maybe move the ankle a little bit. Good work. And then we're going to stretch out again on this side. Okay, so sometimes it might be one side you need a strap and the other side you don't. So just notice, good, what works for you. And then bring the leg down and roll both legs back and forth and back and forth. Good work. Okay, now if you can, open up your legs a bit, okay? Open up those legs. And we're going to just slide forward a little bit. Good work. Just a little bit slide. Good work. So we're going to point one foot out to the right and the other one in. And we're going to bring our arms up and stretch over. Just stretch. You can put your hand down on a block. You can hold the chair too if that's good for you. Okay, let's point the other toe out and in, and let's stretch to the other side. Excuse me. Stretch, stretch. You can put your arm on your knee if you like to. Nice side stretch. Good work. Okay, bring your legs in, and we're going to march. We're going to march or do opposite arm and leg. So we're going to lift up the right arm and the left leg. And we're going to march and march and march. It's called cross crawl. And breathe. Keep breathing as you lift. See how high you can lift your knee and you can do this standing too, or you can do it in bed. So make sure you don't hit the wall in back of you. Good work. Okay. Take a nice cleansing breath now. And exhale out again. Let's do that again. Good work. Good. Okay. So if it's okay for you to stand up, we're going to stand up now. So bring yourself up to standing. Now, I always want you to have something nearby to hold on to, okay? Could be the chair or a wall or the bureau or something to hold on to, because I don't want you to fall over, okay? Okay. So with standing now, remember we did the seated bird breath? Now we're going to do the standing bird breath. So with the standing bird breath, we can either use both arms up and down, or you can hold on and just do one arm up and down, okay? Also, from the bird breath, we then, if you want, can move into palm tree. And with palm tree, we come up on our tippy toes, okay, as we breathe in, and then down as you exhale, okay? So I'm going to do it a couple of times, holding on to the chair, and then a couple of times not holding on to the chair. Okay, so standing in mountain. You always start in mountain pose, standing up nice and tall if you can. And if you're lying down and you can't stand up, you can always do this lying down, bringing your arms up, breathing deeply. So feet flat on the floor, inhale, exhale. Good work. Inhale. Nice deep, feel your lungs filling up. Exhale. So I'm going to do once now with both arms, breathing in. Feel that stretch. And exhale. Good work. So now, if you'd like, we're going to do palm tree. I'll do it once, holding on to the chair. So breathe in and come up on your tippy toes. Feel that stretch. Nice, good. And exhale down. You can keep doing bird breath with your feet flat if you can't come up on your tippy toes. And breathe in, up on your tippy toes. And reach for the sky, and then exhale down. Whew. Good work. Okay, so now we're going to do some tapping. So with the tapping, again, hold on if you need to. We're going to come down and we're going to just do some light tapping on the body. This is really good, this light tapping for the lymph system. If it's your muscles you want to reach, then make it a little harder, right? Maybe make a fist and make it harder. But I'm just doing a light touch now, coming up the inside, going down the outside of the legs. You can always do this lying down and also in a chair. Come around to your buttocks. Whoops. I hope I didn't hit the mic. And breathing. And underneath your armpits, whoops, I have to be careful with this. And then on your other side, just a light tapping. Anytime you go down towards your heart, it's very good for your lymph and your neck. And let's wipe away any tiredness and tension from the top of our head and the back of our neck area. Good work. Take a nice cleansing breath in and exhale out. One more time. Breath in. The breath is pranayama. Is so important for us with yoga, in our life. Okay, so now we're going to move into a vinyasana, a flow. Okay, so you might want to have a strap and a block handy. You're going to put the block down in front of you, and you're going to hold the strap or the tie or scarf in your hand. So what we're going to do is I think I'm going to turn to the side because I think you might see me better that way. What we're going to do is we're going to do Yoga Mudra, then we're going to do the Chaya Utkatasana, and then we're going to do hand to foot. Now that could be hand to block, or if you want, That could be hand to chair. You can keep using your chair if you want, okay? Find a way for this to work. Use whatever modifications you need to get yourself doing some exercise. So stand in the mountain posture, nice and straight and tall. Hold the strap with one hand if you're using it, and then bring your arms up in front of you, okay? So breathe in, nice deep full breath. Bring your arms around and back, and either interlace your fingers or find your strap back there. Got your strap? Back there, right? Draw your arms back. Open your strap as much as you need to, but keep it taut a little bit. Don't let it be real loose. And look up to the ceiling. Breathe in. And then exhale, come forward. Okay, it's okay to bend at the knees, especially if your hamstrings are feeling tight. Drop your head down. Ooh, let go of that neck and shoulder. And good, in Yoga Mudra. One more breath in. And then on the exhale, drop the strap to the floor and come into chair pose. Your arms can be out here, or I like to bring them in by my heart here in Anjali Hand Mudra. So use, and you can always hold on if you need to for any of these exercises. Feet on the floor, breathing. Make sure you can always look down and see your toes. You don't want your knees to be way out in front. You want to pretend you're sitting on a chair. Inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to come over in hand to foot pose. This can be hand to block, or hand to knee, or hand to chair. So breathe, drop your head down, take a breath in and out, and then inhale, eyes open as you stand up. Eyes open. Breathe in. If you have to hold on, you can hold on and just bring one arm up. Feel yourself getting nice and tall, and exhale. Bring your arms back now to your heart. Good work. Cleansing breath. Exhale through the mouth. Very good. Excellent. Why don't we do that one more time, okay? Since we just did it once, hold your strap. Now your body knows what it's doing. Stand in mountain. Good work. Inhale. Open up your arms. Come back. Hold your strap. Interlace your fingers. Draw so you either interlace your fingers or you hold your strap. Draw your arms back. And come into Yoga Mudra. Yoga Mudra. Dropping your head down, lifting your arms up. Good. Now let's move into the chair pose. Drop your strap. Arms can be in or out. Breathing, relax those shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, hand to foot. Hand to foot or hand to block. Okay to bend at the knees. Good work. Now inhale. We're going to come all the way up to standing now. Breathe in. Reach through the fingertips. Make yourself nice and tall. And then Anjali Hand Mudra. We end with a nice cleansing breath. And maybe let's shake out a little bit, okay? So let's shake our legs, shake our shoulders and arms. Shake out, shake your head. We're going to go, moo. You can even make some noise, moo. Just shaking it all out. Good work, excellent. Okay, so now we're going to go into the moon series, right? So again, you have your chair here if you need some support. We're going to do one arm at a time. So stand in mountain posture, lift one arm up, and we're going to do another side over to the side. Make like a quarter moon, right? Inhale up. Let's do the other side now. Reach up. and over to the side. Try and keep your arm by your ear if you can. And remember, if your arms don't come up, you can always keep them down beside you, right? Okay, inhale up now. Let's do both arms if we can. And if your shoulders are up by your ears, drop them down. Interlace your fingers if you want, or just keep your arms facing each other. Over to one side. Inhale up. Very good. Good work. Feel that nice stretch. Press your feet firmly into the floor. Inhale up. Okay, now we're going to do a back bend. For those of you who can, you can keep your arms up here if you want, but that can put a lot of strain on your body. So in a gentle yoga class, I like to encourage people to put their hands on their back to support their back for back bend. So we're going to go into a back bend, deep full breath in, and hips come forward, look up towards the ceiling. Breathe into your back bend today, opening up the front of your body. Okay, stand back up again. And now we're going to come into what we call a half dog. So that can be done with your hands on your chair, like so, half dog. Or you can bring your hands on your legs or by your heart. Or not use a chair and just let your arms stay out there. So breathe into this. So this puts a lot, get your legs really working here as your torso is out, hanging out here in space. Breathing in. This is called half dog, nice right angle. And then we're going to come over again in a forward bend. So bend your knees, drop over, drop your head down, and breathe into this forward bend. Nice breath in and breath out. And then with your eyes open, we're going to slowly stand up. Make sure your eyes are open. And if you get dizzy, hold on somewhere. Lift your arms up. Oh, feel that nice stretch. Press your hands together. Bring them over your heart area. Nice cleansing breath. And just take a moment to notice how you're showing up right now. Right now. Breath in and breath out. So now we're going to go into balancing postures. So with balancing postures, again, like with all different postures, it's good to have something nearby just in case it's windy today. It might be windy in your life today. Some days I have a lot of wind, and some days I feel nice and sturdy like an oak tree. So we all have different days here. So stand always in mountain. That's a good way to stand first. And the first posture we're going to do is a tree. The trees are the young saplings can be very, move around a lot. But let's think of ourselves as a mighty oak. The old, mighty, big trees, oaks or redwoods. So we're going to stand on one leg and lift the other leg up. So whatever leg is closest to your support, the wall or the chair, lift the other one up. And remember to focus your eyes. This is called dristi. So focus your eyes on something that's not going to move. Could be the floor, could be out the window. But don't focus it on like your cat moving back and forth. Just has to be something still. So we lift up one leg and we turn it out, open up. You're going, put the foot, lean it on your calf muscle or on the toe, on the floor, or you can bring it all the way up if you want to your inner thigh. And then we're going to bring either one or both arms up. One or both arms. If you're a little windy, then hold on. If you feel sturdy, Sometimes if you engage your core muscles, if you really engage those stomach muscles, it can help you be a little bit more sturdy here in this balancing posture, the tree pose, Vikrasana. Bring your arms down and your leg down. Take a breath. And we're going to do balancing on the other side. So I'm just going to move my chair around so I have it to hold on this side. Now the leg that I lifted up before is the one I'm going to stand on now, right? You might notice a difference between one side and the other. Maybe one side is more flexible than the other. So come up into the tree, Vikrasana on this side. Hold on if that works for you. Engage those core muscles to help you. Breathe into Vikrasana, the tree. Good work. Bring your arms down, your legs down. And again, take a nice, deep, full breath in and out of the body. Good work. Okay, I'm going to do one more balancing posture. And this balancing posture is called the standing bow or the dancer. So I want you to face towards your support, whatever it is. Face towards it, the wall. Well, I suppose just have some support there, okay, if you need it. And stand in mountain. We always start in mountain. Shift your leg over, weight over to one side, and see if you can reach down and reach your foot. Now, if you can't reach your foot, that's again when we use the strap of the belt or the tie. And hold on like so. You want to try and get your arms straight though. See how this arm is straight? So you don't want to do this. You want your arm to be straight and breathe. Whoops. It's hard, it's harder for me to do the strap than it is just to hold my leg, but I'm demoing here for you all. So look forward, and if you can lift up this arm, lift this arm up. If not, hold on and feel that stretch. This is a really good stretch for your quadricep muscles. Okay, we're going to do the other side. On the other side, I won't use the strap. Stand in mountain, shift your weight to the other side, bend your leg, hold on to the foot or use the strap. Look at something that's not going to move. That'll help you stay steady. And breathe. Good stretch for your quadricep, this standing dancer pose. Okay? Good work. You're doing good work here. Okay, so we're going to do some legs to side work, okay? So I want you to sit back down on your chair or lie on the floor, lie on your back on your floor for this one. And for this one, I'd like you to use a strap, but of course you don't have to. But if you can put a strap around the right foot and just lift your leg up just a little bit off the bed or off the floor and draw your toes in. This gives a good stretch to your calf muscle, okay? And just hold that for a few breaths. Anytime you work your calf muscle, it's really good for your heart. So, okay, now we're just going to bend and move the leg. So you can make some circles with your leg and just move it. And then we're going to lift it up as high as you can. That may not be that high, or if you're lying on your bed, just as high as you can. And then try and keep this arm straight. See how my arm is straight? Instead of, see if you have a tendency, if you don't straighten it, to tighten up here. I want you to stay relaxed in this area. Draw the leg over and breathe into the inner thigh stretch. Okay, sit up. Nice, good. Now we're going to go across the body. So we're going to bring the leg in front, and you can switch hands and then come across so you get an outer thigh stretch here. breathe into this. You can bend a little bit if that makes it a little easier for you. And breathe into that stretch. Come back and see if we can let your strap down. See if you can draw your knee in towards your chest. Now, if you're lying down, you can just do the same thing. Draw your knee in, breathe, and then bring the leg down. Again, roll it and relax it so we can move on to this leg, okay? This foot. Again, put your strap and lift the leg just a little bit, just maybe 6 inches or so off the floor, or off the bed, or the ground, and breathe. Nice, good stretch here for the calf muscle. Okay, now move your leg around. Let's move it around. Give it some stretch. You're also working your arm a little bit here. Move it around. Make sure you don't hit yourself with the buckle. And then stretch that leg up as high as you can and open it up to the side so you get a good inner thigh stretch. Sit up nice and straight. Good work. Nice. And then draw the leg across out to the front, cross the body, switch your hands so you stretch it across. Good work. Yeah, we're almost done now. We're almost ready for Shavasana, so you can do this, huh? Yeah, stretch over, come back now, and drop that strap down, and then interlace your fingers and draw the knee in towards the chest. Nice, good stretch. Sit up nice and straight. Nice, good. And bring this leg down and move it side to side to side. Good work. Okay, just take a moment now to check in with yourself before we do Shavasana. This last pose, if you're on the floor, is child pose. If you're on the chair, child pose just looks like a coming forward. You can put a block here and put your hands on the block. Just let yourself kind of melt forward over your legs. Breathing into your torso, your back, your legs. Good work. And then lift yourself back up again. Now, if there's anything that I didn't do that your body really is craving, any movement, just to work out any kinks before we come into about 8 minutes or so of 7, 8 minutes of relaxation. So I hope you'll give yourself time for the relaxation too, because it really is important. So you either can stay sitting in the chair, or you can lie down now. And some people might like to lie down and put their legs up on a pillow, or I'll just demo this with the chair. So you can lie down on the floor, if you can, and put your legs up on the chair, like so. See, like so. And this is good for your hips, if you have any hip issues. This is good for your hips, okay? So you find a comfortable place now to be in. You may cool down, so you might want to have a sweater or something to put over your legs or put around your shoulders. And some people like to have like an eye pillow to cover over their eyes for relaxation. So get yourself settled now so that we can do Shavasana. And I'm going to put on a little bit of music to help you be relaxed even more. Okay, I'm going to get up and go turn my music on. So bring yourself now into your comfortable place. Settle down and allow your eyes to close. Tune into your breath. Just notice your breath. No changing. Just notice as the breath comes in and out of the body. And remember, if you have to move, you're in control, you get to move. If you can turn the palms up, that encourages the shoulders to stay back, then do that. But if it's more comfortable with your hands down, fine. Let's bring our attention now down to our feet. And just invite your toes and your feet to just relax. If you're lying on the bed, let your feet just kind of fall open. But if you're sitting up, just invite your feet to feel relaxed and comfortable. Take your breath down into your feet. Thank your feet for all they do for you every day. And now slowly bring your awareness up each of your legs. Noticing and inviting relaxation in your calf muscles, your shins, around your knees, the front and back of your knees. Bring that awareness up into your upper legs, your thighs, your hips. And invite your buttocks to relax. We hold some tension down there in our hips and buttocks, so you can give it a squeeze, your buttocks, and then release. And that's right, let go. Let go. Just for another 4 or 5 minutes. Let go. Become aware now of your back. Could be resting back on the chair. Could be lying on the bed. And give over to the support, right? So lean back into it. And imagine the muscles in your spine are melting, sort of like hot wax melting, relaxing. Letting go. That's right. Letting go. Let your shoulders relax now. Take a nice deep breath into your shoulder area. Let go of all the tension. And allow that relaxation and letting go to flow down each of your arms, down through your elbows, down to your wrists, right down to each finger. Notice your fingers. Are they cold or warm? Do they tingle? Do they feel heavy or light? Just be aware of your hands right now. Relaxing the palms, relaxing the back side of your hands. Let your hands be relaxed. Come up now to your neck, your throat, maybe swallow. And invite your throat to relax and your neck. Let the muscles of your neck relax. And notice your head now. Notice the weight of your head. And maybe you can lean back against something if you're not lying down. Just let your head relax. Let your facial muscles relax. Open up your mouth a little bit. Let your jaw, teeth, tongue, gums relax. Relax in your cheeks. Relax across your forehead. And especially now, let your eyes relax. Let your eyes sink deep in their sockets. And let the breath flow in and out of the body. Letting the whole body be relaxed now, from the top of the head down to your toes. We'll stay for another minute or so, just being here now. Slowly, ever so slowly, we're going to come back from relaxation. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Begin to stretch out a little bit. I always yawn at this point. Maybe let your head move side to side. Let your breath deepen. Yeah. And crack open your eyes a bit. Come back fully now into your room, your space. If you fell asleep, go on sleeping if you'd like. And maybe look around you. Just bring your hands together now in prayer position or Anjali Hand Mudra. Just bring up gratitude for this day. We're here. Breathe into being right here and now. And I thank you very much for doing yoga with me. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.